I found a tracker under my car, so I sent it to Canada. Then my wife's phone started ringing. Welcome to Betrayal broadcast, where love turns to lies and revenge writes the final chapter. I found the tracker wedged above the rear tire, small, black, blinking slowly like a heartbeat that didn't belong to me. I didn't panic. I didn't even blink. I boxed it, taped it, wrote a random Canadian address from Google Maps, and mailed it across the border. The moment it crossed immigration, my wife's phone started ringing. She never answers calls in front of me, but this time she froze, like someone had reached through the line and grabbed her by the throat. That was when I finally acknowledged it. Something had already been here, watching me, recording me, long before I found the tracker. And it wasn't a stranger. It was someone who kissed me goodnight, someone who said she loved me, someone sitting just 7 feet away, staring at her phone, pretending nothing was wrong. For weeks I had felt eyes on me, not in the streets, not at work, at home. The safest place in the world had begun to feel observed. But suspicion sounds crazy until it becomes evidence. I started tracing patterns. She smiled too fast when I entered a room. She locked her phone before I even spoke. She showered as soon as she got home, as if washing away sins no one could see. I tested a theory. I rearranged my workspace when I left. A mug, a pen, a notebook. Subtle setups, my silent witnesses. When I returned, things were touched by someone who didn't admit being near them. That's when something inside me went quiet. Not broken, not angry, just detached. I remembered a friend in law enforcement. I asked him, casually, if he'd ever seen a tracker on a car before. His silence was enough. 2 days later, I found mine. I didn't confront her, not yet. I woke up early, smiled at her, made coffee, kissed her before leaving for work. Normal, predictable. Easy to underestimate. I drove to a courier service, packaged the tracker, and gave it a destination I'd never been to: Toronto, Canada. As the package moved, I waited. At 9:47 a.m., it was scanned at the airport. At 9:49 a.m., my wife's phone rang. I watched her from the hallway. Her face collapsed in slow motion. She answered. I couldn't hear the words, but I didn't need to. Guilt has a sound. She hurried outside to talk. I followed in silence. Her voice was panicked. I don't know what happened. I swear I don't. I'll check. Just give me time. The call ended. She turned and froze. I was standing there, calm, too calm. That night she barely spoke. She avoided eye contact. She asked if everything was okay between us. I said yes, because I wanted her to sleep. The truth is easier to deliver to people who think they still matter to you. At 2:14 a.m., while she slept beside me, I opened her phone. Face ID works when the face is asleep. Messages, unknown apps, a hidden folder behind a calculator icon. One name appeared too many times to be random. Photos, times, locations, maps. They studied me. I copied everything. Printed the logs, dates, conversations. The truth didn't make me shake. It made me still. In the morning, I placed the papers on the kitchen table. She walked in, half awake, smiling, then saw them. Her expression changed in layers: confusion, fear, begging. She whispered, "Please, I can explain." I nodded. I wanted her to. She stuttered, trembled, but spoke no words. Truth makes traitors mute. I asked her one question. Was it worth studying me just to miscalculate me? Silence. She sobbed, reached for my hand. I stepped back. All I said was, the tracker should reach Canada in a few hours. Whoever calls next, tell them I said hello. She collapsed into tears. I left before they hit the floor. I didn't take revenge. I didn't yell. I just made sure the truth arrived like a quiet bullet. I walked out of the house, and the world looked clean. Cold air, clear sky, no eyes on me. For the first time in months, I didn't feel watched. Maybe that's what trust really is. Not love, not loyalty, just the absence of surveillance. I looked at my reflection in the car window, the spot where the tracker used to be. I didn't feel rage. I felt reset. The engine started without hesitation, unlike her. Some truths don't need closure. Some endings don't need witnesses. I didn't say goodbye. I didn't have to. She already knew I wouldn't be followed anymore. Because this time, I left first. Every lie, every betrayal meets its end here. You've just seen what happens when karma strikes back. If this story hit you hard, like, share, and comment your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next Betrayal broadcast is coming soon.